Hi, good afternoon. My name is Maxim. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a quick video on how to register with Forsage, and also how to create an account. So this is basically the website for Forsage. It's an Ethereum blockchain matrix where you can't be scammed or anything because everything is instant peer-to-peer and all the payments are transparent. They are from wallet to wallet. No one controls it, and it's only controlled by the blockchain. Right now, there are over 55,000 people who have registered, and most of them have already been paid. This past week, over 17,000 people have already joined, and about 37,000 of Ethereum has already been exchanged. And this week's profit is over 11,000 Ethereum. So these are basically some of the results of what's happening in Forsage. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a quick video just to show you. Remember, there are no zero risk, so there's no risk factor with you. Basically, everything is controlled by the blockchain. That's the beauty about the smart contract. So if you are looking at this for the first time, I will strongly encourage you to take this seriously on board. Right now we're going to look at how somebody can start with the minimum amount that is required in Forsage and how you can maximize from that minimum amount. But what I'm going to encourage you is that I encourage you to open 4 accounts from that. Basically right now we are looking at about $15 to get started because the price of Ethereum is going up. A few days ago it was about $10, so better get started now. So you're looking at about $60 that you need basically for you to create the 4 accounts that I'm going to do, and then I will take you through what you're going to do with those 4 accounts. So the first important thing is to have what we call a trust wallet. So this is typical of a trust wallet. And so if you go to your Google Play Store, if I just search Google Play Store, and you go in there and search for a trust wallet. So at the moment mine wants to update, so let's just click update, let it update in the background. So this we are looking for you need to have a trust crypto wallet, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XP, which you can get into your Play Store. If you are using an iPhone, you also go and search for a trust crypto wallet. Once that is updated, so let's just go to the app itself. So that's the app there. I'll open the app. And on the app there, what I need to do is basically look at the wallet. So I've created the 4 accounts at the moment, but I'm just going to show you how you create a wallet. So the first time you download the Trust wallet, it will take you to this page, whereby it now says private and secure, create a new wallet. If you already have got a new existing wallet, it will take you that. So this is because it's updating. So let's take you back to where I want to take you, which is to create a new wallet. Right, the button I'm clicking at the bottom right is your settings. So right now, so I'm back. These are a couple of the wallets that I've got, but I've already created four wallets, which I've put the Forsage 1, Forsage 2, Forsage 3, Forsage 4. But if somebody's getting for the first time, how do you create a wallet? So all you need, this is the page that you come to, create a new wallet. If you already have an existing wallet, you need to just put the 12 words. So you click next, basically where it says you click the next, so it's going to show you 12 words. You need to write them somewhere secure and click on understand and click on continue, and then these are the 12 words that are going to appear. It might not appear on the video because it's just for security, but you need to write those 12 words down. Once you've written the 12 words down, you click continue. You go to the next stage whereby you put all those words in the order which they have already been they've already been basically the order that it's already been you have already written down 1 to 12. Once you've done that, you can go back to your Trust wallet, and then now the next thing that we need to do is now to register. So what I'm going to do is to register under the first account. So this is my first account that I'm going to register. Remember, you're going to register 4 accounts with these are your own personal accounts, and then you can build a team underneath those 4 accounts. So I'm going to go to Forsage number 1, select that. I've got money already. Now if I want to transfer money, let's say into Forsage number 4, all I need is to go there and then select Ethereum. Once I select Ethereum, I click on copy, then I click on copy. So which means let me just take you back on how to fund the account first, before I get to that stage. So if now you have created your account, you want to to fund the account, what do? You select the coin that you want to buy, because you can buy from your back office. So let's say I want to buy Ethereum. At the top right there, you can see that buy. So I click buy. It takes me to a page which is defaulted at $250, but the minimum you can buy is $50. I don't need I don't need $250. I need probably about $70 just to cover for the amount of Ethereum that you need. About 0.05 Ethereum per account. So times 4, that means I need about 2 point something. So if I change this to 60, that gives me about 2.25 Ethereum. So that's more than enough. So basically you can buy just for $60. That's more than enough Ethereum, because you need 0.05 per account. So once you click continue, it will take you to the next stage, whereby it takes you to MoonPay. You put your email address, just follow the instructions. You can use your card or your debit or Visa card, and you can buy your Ethereum. Once you have done that, it will send you a code into your email that verifies you are the person who's dealing this, and then proceeds that stage. So once you have got the money in your account, so let me take you back to this account. So let's say I've got the money in my account. I've got 0.04 Ethereum. If I want to transfer from another account, let's say Forsage number 4, I'll go in there and then select Ethereum, because I want to transfer into that. Then I'm copying the wallet address for that particular account. Then from there, I go back into the account where I want to transfer money, which is Forsage number 1. Then I click there and go and select Ethereum, click send. Then I paste the address there. So let me just paste there and then put the amount, because I need 0.06 Ethereum into it, which is about 10 pounds plus or minus $15 at this present moment. Then the next thing, I click next. Once I've clicked next, I go and send. So it will send that amount, 0.06 Ethereum, to that particular wallet. So which means the moment that wallet receives the Ethereum, I'm ready to go. So now the next thing is, now I need to register my Forsage account. So the first thing I need to go is to click on the apps, this bottom, these 4 squares at the bottom, at the bottom of your app. Once you click that, at the top here, I'll paste on the link that you have received. So let me look for that link. Where did I? Yeah. So let me get the. I know the link that you basically you paste on the link that you have received, or you copy the link and paste it there. From wherever whoever is you send you the link to register. Once you've done that, now what I'm going to do, I want to register. I know the particular account that I want to register under, so I'm going to click on Forsage here, and then I click on join. Once I click on join, then this page comes which says click to register or upgrade to slots. Then I click on it there. Then it now says I want to register under that account. That's not the account I need to register under. Let me just get the account. Right, so the next thing, I paste the link at the top. So the link where you are registering from, the person who has referred you, I paste it there. That's the link for where I want to register. If I click in here, the keyboard, if I just tap into that, the keyboard comes back. Make sure the keypad is showing on your phone or whatever device that you're using. Then from there, now I click done. It scrolls then, and then it goes into this stage whereby it's now going to ask me to join. So if I click join now, because I'm registering under that link, so I'm just going to log out from this, because that's the account I'm registering under. Then this comes, click here to register or upgrade. I click on it. When I click on it, then it says confirm. I'm registering under ID 45745. So which means you need to confirm whoever sent you the link, that you're registering under the correct ID. So I click confirm, and that account automatically registers. So what it's going to take is going to take about 0.05 Ethereum from my account. Then there's a network fee. Make sure you've got enough for the network fee in your account. That's why I said you need to fund it with at least 0.06, because that to compensate for the network fee. So the network fee, which means now it changes daily, so I don't know how much it is on a day-to-day basis, but I'm going to approve. When I click approve here, which means now it creates this account, and then now it's going to go into the stage of the Etherscan. So while that is processing, I'm just going to pause this for now. Right, now the account is registered, so that's my new account. That's the ID number at the top there, 55315. That's the new ID. Then on the left hand side where it says affiliate link. So what I need to do that now, I've created my main account. So what I need to do is now this account, it has split on Forsage 3. $5 is put into level 1, and then another $5 has been put into level 4. So what I need on X3, if I expand this needs 3 people to be registered underneath. So what the key is, basically, I'm going to register 3 more accounts under my main account to fill those 3 spots. Once I've filled those 3 spots, what's the beauty of it is that now under those 3 spots that are other than those 3 accounts that I'm going to create, I'm gonna also now invite 9 people to come and join me and join my under those 3 accounts, which means each account, those 3 accounts will have its own 3 people. What's the beauty of it is that the moment 3 people come, okay, if the moment I create 3 accounts under here, they are going to give, the first account will give $5 to the main account, and then another one will give $5 to the main account. Now I've got $10. I've got enough to upgrade to level 2 where it says buy. I will show you in a moment how that will work. So I've got enough from that to buy to the next level. Then this third account will recycle me, will make me restart this position again, so that I've got 3 empty positions. So when the people that are following me, when they come, or when these 3 accounts are following me, when activity starts happening below them, they also going to fill these 3 positions again, and this position will continue to pay me over and over again, unlimited. That's why you've got these 0 and 1 and 0 cycles there, which means it will cycle over and over again. The moment I upgrade to level 2, and then these 3 people or these 3 accounts, when I now invite 9 members to join those, which means these also can also upgrade to level 2. Once they upgrade to level 2, because my 3 accounts have upgraded to level 3, they are going to push this main account to level 3. Then when those 9 people invite their own, if I also teach them not only to invite 3 people, but to create their own 3 additional accounts under their main accounts, which means they're going to create 27 accounts, what it will do, it will push those 3 accounts which I created to level 3. And what does it do? It pushes me to level 4 and so forth. So as long as I continue to do that, and everyone is duplicating that, everyone opening 4 accounts, 1 main account and 3 underneath, you find in no time, by the end of the month, you could have reached level 6, which means by that time you have already reached level 6. I will say if you want to go and create more accounts for yourself, you can go and do that, but you can just create another account so that you've got 4 accounts, just to create more competition under your main account. Then now you can from there, the competition that has been created will move you until you reach level 12. When you're in level 12, this position will continue to pay you over and over again. Now, what kind of income can you create from this position? Let me just show you this. Right, so this is the kind of income that you are probably going to create if everyone is just duplicating that, whereby you've got your main account, then everyone creates 3 accounts underneath. So which means we are looking at, from Forsage X3, you can possibly generate up to 150,338 at the current price of the Ethereum value. From Forsage times 4, you can create up to 204,000. But remember, once you complete these cycles, when the cycles start all over again, remember, once you enter a cycle, it continues to pay you over and over again. These cycles will continue to pay you continuously over and over again. So these are the kind of income that you can possibly generate from this. And now each level cost you just $5. So the first level is just $5. When we upgrade to the next level, that's going to be, remember, 2 people are going to give you enough money for you to upgrade to level 2, which is $10. The 2 people in level 2 give you enough money to upgrade to level 3, which is $20, and so forth, which means by the time you get to level 12, which means 2 people will be paying you $10,204 US every time, and then the cycle and the third person pays for you to rejoin that position again, and you pay over and over again. So these are the incomes that you can possibly get from Forsage, opportunity. Right. I believe the registration now is finished. So what we're going to do is just to continue to see what's happened. So now I'm going back to the site. All I need to do is to click on login. Then it will take me to this page. So for you to log in or to register, you basically click on the green section where it says click to register or upgrade slots. So if I click on that, it takes me, it comes up with this message. You just click OK, and then it takes me, it will create that green message at the top. And then now I'm logged in into my main account. So this is the main account of the 4 accounts that I'm going to create on here. So that's the main account. So what I need to do is that basically it shows how many people have registered, about 57,000. Right, my IDs was 55315. Right, so I'm just continuing with this video later on, so that is just updated. Now what I need to do is, now for me to create those 3 accounts, so what it did is my $10, or right now it's about $15 because the Ethereum value has gone up, which means there's been split. So if I just use $5 just for example, which means the $10 that I needed to create an account, $5 has been put into X3, and then the other $5 has been put into X4. So automatically, the moment you register, it automatically creates these 2 positions automatically. Then the other positions, I have to manually buy them. So I'm gonna show you how you can create the money to buy the additional position, and you can upgrade all the 12 positions and get paid simultaneously on all the 12 positions. So for me to do that, I need to have an affiliate link. So the affiliate link, depending on the orientation of your phone or whatever, if you're using a tablet or on an iPad, you need to look for the affiliate link. So all I need is to copy the affiliate link, and to remember my ID for this main account is 55315. Then what I do up, I go to the 4 squares at the bottom for me to move out of here. So the other important thing is that log out from each account when you exit, if you want to access another Forsage account, because even if you change the wallet, it will take you back to that account. So the most important thing is to log out. Once I've logged out, I'll click the 4 squares, then go to settings. To settings, I now go and select my Forsage number 2. That's the one I need to register next. It has got enough money to register. I click on the 4 squares, and then I now paste at the top. So when you click the 4 squares or D apps, it now comes with paste at the top. I click paste. So I've pasted the link for that particular account. Now if the keypad doesn't appear, just tap into that section and the keypad will appear on your screen, and then you click on done. If it's an iPhone, you click on search, and if it's another phone, it's probably has got a tick. Yeah, basically. So if I click on done, it opens the Forsage website. So now I'm going to do the registration for the second account under the main account. So basically the first account, one of the 3 accounts that I'm. So I click on join now. Then it will now come up to this click or register and upgrade slot. If I click on here, it will show me that I'm going to register under account number 55315. That's the account I need to register with. Then I confirm. As I confirm, it now says I've got insufficient balance. It needs 8. I thought I had enough money in that account. Let me just double check. Click on the 4 squares. Right, let's continue with the registration. So I'll put the link again at the top there, and then open up the Forsage site, and then scroll down, select join now. Right, because I was logged into account, I need to log out, and then click on this click register and upgrade slots so that I create an account. So I said I need to confirm I'm registering under account. So it's important to confirm that to register under the right account, 55315. So whoever he has given you a link also needs to give you that to confirm. So I'm going to send 0.035 into that to activate the account. Then that's why you have more than 0.05 so that it gives, and because there are transfer fees that you need to do. So if I click approve, so that's gonna create my second account. So now I'm gonna do is now go and register. So second account, I'm gonna go and activate the third this no my second account under the main account. I'm gonna use the same link because I'm registering all under the same link and the same account. So I click on that, and then it will now come to this stage again. Join now. I click on it, click to register, confirm the ID 55315. So I'm registering 3 accounts under the account that I first created, and now we see the network fee is a bit different right now. Then I click on approve, then get out, go and select account number 4, that's Forsage number 4. Click on the apps, the 4 squares at the bottom, paste the link at the top. Right, click on done on my keypad, it opens up the site. Then click on join now, upgrade, click register 55315, confirm, approve. Right, so that's my 3 accounts registered. So now what I need to do is to go into the main account which I started with and check what's happening there. So now I need to log in into that. So what you can also do, which is simple, you can bookmark that page, which I think is most. So if I click forsage.io, click done, it opens up to the Forsage website again, and then click on login. At the bottom of your app, you see this arrow which is like a circle, and then on the side of it it's like a rectangle. That's a bookmark. So if I click on it, when it becomes solid blue at the bottom right, second item on towards your left, that's now I've bookmarked. Once it becomes solid blue, I've bookmarked, which means if I want to go to this page, I can always go to bookmarks. Now for me to log into the main account, I just click register or upgrade. It will come up with that message again, and then now it will log me to that account. So far 1 account has been created, and this account is already cycled out. So things are happening here. So probably some spillovers have happened, but anyway, so 1 account has been created, and then what it means, this sign shows me I've got enough money for me to upgrade, which means I've already cycled out. So I think the system is still sorting itself out. I've already cycled out, which means I need to upgrade to the next level, or basically I might have cycled out with spillovers and things like that. But now in terms of partners, I've got one partner there, and I think all the others are gonna work out eventually. So for me to do, I will just need to click on office, it will refresh, right? All the 3 accounts. Okay, so that's why I've cycled out, which means because of those 3 accounts, which means so the first account went underneath the second, the third, and then that created a cycle. So this account which I created, the third account, recycled me to start this cycle again. So now I can receive for the second time under this same level. What it means now, I've received enough money, about 0.015, to upgrade to level 2. Then if I go on X4, what it means on X4, which means my first account is the one on the left top, and then the second account is the one on the right, and the third account. So here, the 2 accounts which are directly below my level 1, they pay my upline, and I get paid from the account which is on my second level here. So now I've got 3. So here I'm gonna be paid from these 3 accounts, starting from the left, which are from the 4 accounts. 3 accounts will pay me. The 4th one will allow me to recycle. The 2 accounts on top of it pay my upline. The 4th account from these 4 pays me to rejoin that. So now the slots, you can't buy you have to do them at one at a time. So which means anything which has got a bigger shopping basket or shopping trolley is the one which I'm. So because I've received enough money for me to upgrade to level 2, I can now click buy here, and it now take me to level 2, and then from my wallet to take that amount, which is 0.05. Then now I've got my level 2 active. Then so that's basically how you create the what to call it, the 3 accounts under your main account. So if I refresh this, right, it now shows that this account has earned $15, $10, which is from X3, which is enough for me to upgrade to level 2. Then from X4, I've just earned $5, which is not yet enough for me to upgrade to the next level. Once I get more, then I can upgrade as I start to build under those 3 additional accounts that I've created under my main account. So just waiting for this to approve. Right now, so my X3 level 2 is now active, which means when these 3 accounts, when they upgrade, they're going to come and join there, and this continues. So which means now the next level that I need to buy on X3 is level 3, which is 0.01. So when 2 people come and sit underneath level 2, give me 0.05 times 2, that's 0.01. That's enough for me to upgrade to 0.01. But the third person pays me to recycle so that I get paid over and over. So the first time you get paid, it's enough for you to upgrade to the next level. The second time, that's profit, that's money into your pocket. Then X4 needs me to complete those remaining 3 spots. Once I've completed those, I will have enough money to upgrade to the next one and to recycle accordingly. Now let's recap what it means. So the first level, at the price where it was $5, you get paid by 2 people. They give you enough to upgrade, which is $10 is enough to upgrade to level 2. Level 2 gives you enough to upgrade to by 2 people, gives enough to upgrade to level 3, and so forth. But now all these levels, X3 and X4, it all depends where you want to start with. I'm just showing this video that with just $40 you can start 4 accounts, and then you can grow these 4 accounts up to the 12 levels. All you need to do is that everyone else in your team duplicates by bringing 3 people, and that works. But what I can also recommend is that you can also start with 4 levels at once. So what does it take to start with 4 levels at once? Which means you need $5, $10, $20, and $40. So if we add this together, that's $60, $75. So $75 times 2, because you need $75 for X3 and $75 for X4. That gives you $150. What's the difference by starting with which means if you are also going to open 4 accounts, which means that's $150 times 4, or if you just want to work with 1 account, which means that's $150 that you need. What does it do? Which means then you can also recruit 3 people and then continue to upgrade that way. What it means is that you can start with $40 with 4 accounts, or you can start with $150 and open 1 account and bring in 3 people who can duplicate what you have done. Or you can also simply start with $150 and create 3 additional accounts for $150. What's the difference? The difference is that you grow faster. You go to stage 12 much faster as compared to somebody who's starting with 4 accounts at $10 each. But the whole idea is just to show you that whatever you are comfortable with, do what's best for you. But the most important thing, for X3 to work, you need to bring a minimum of 3 people, and then everyone needs to duplicate what you are doing so that everything grows in a uniform sequence. So just to recap, so if everyone else is also duplicating what we are doing by bringing 3 each, this is what Forsage 3 will do and can create to you every time it completes a cycle. It will create 253,000 on Forsage X3, and when X4 completes, as we are duplicating, everyone just bringing 333, and basically it will create about 204,450. So if you add these together, you are creating over 350,000 every time you complete each cycle once. So if you complete this cycle several times a month and everything is duplicated, you can always check how much that is going to create for you. So just to recap, what we're going to do is now I'm just going to show you an illustration of how this can best work from just an illustration. Right, now the key is basically how to create these, just to do an illustration of what you're basically doing. So the key thing is that you start with your main account, let's call it that main, then you open 3 additional accounts underneath that main account. Now what it is that you have created 3 accounts, what this account do, even if you start all of them at $10 or $15, if the value is now about $15, so you need basically about $60. Although I started, it was $40, because that was when the value was about $10. The value of Ethereum is going up. So right, so just to recap of what we're talking about here. So what is important that you create your first account, which is your main account. Then underneath that, you register 3 additional accounts under your main account. So that becomes your account number 1, account number 2, account number 3. So your main account remains at the top. So depending on whatever you decide to do, like in this case, we're talking of basically someone starting with $15, because right now that's the price of the Ethereum to get started in. So $15 times 4, that means you need about $60 to create these 4 accounts. So what's the benefit of doing it this way? Let's just clear this page. Right, the benefit of doing it this way, that you grow faster, but there's also another way you can grow faster than this way. But this is just shows that from the basic, the minimum, what somebody can manage to do. So you create your main account like we showed, then you register these 3 additional accounts underneath there. So this becomes your main account. So you put $15 in that account to activate it, and then another $15, which means you need $45 to activate. You need $60 to activate all the 4 accounts. So what it does is that, because these will also start on level 1, just like this one start with level, but these 3 accounts will give your main account enough money to upgrade to level 2. So which means by this, when these 3 accounts come in, then this one automatically, or not automatically, it has enough money to upgrade to level 2. So what you are going to do next is now, under these 3 accounts, so account number 1, account number 2, account number 3, you introduce 3 people each, which means basically you're going to introduce 9 people in total. So you're going to choose 9 people. These 9 people, if they also duplicate what you are doing, they are not introducing 27 people, but they are creating underneath these 9 accounts 27 accounts. Remember, each person is introducing just 3 additional accounts, which means you've got 27 accounts created at this level. So what it means is that when these 9 people come in, they are now at level 1. They will push this account to level 2. This automatically pushes this account to level 3. Then when these 27 come in, they will push these 9 accounts to level 2, and this will go to level 3. This, your main account, will now be at level 4. By that time, it has earned between, or maybe between $150 to $300 from this activity. How much did you get started with this account? You needed only $15, and then you added this. So what means by this time, these, your additional 3 accounts now are at what? Are at level 3. What did you do? You introduced 9 people into this then, and then you taught these 9 people to duplicate what you have done. Now, in the event that somebody might not be comfortable to start with 3 accounts, it doesn't affect you in that much. So what you basically do is that if you just want to start with 1 account, you can find 3 people, because X3 works with these 3. That's how it's gonna create the momentum that you need for you to grow up to 12 levels. And then you teach these 3 people to bring their own 3 people in that process, basically. So that's the process of basically doing it from there. And then that, as they are doing that, everyone is duplicating that creates the momentum. But I like the idea of everyone starting with 4 accounts, because this is the structure that it creates. So let's say that's you there, you created your 3 accounts. Underneath, you're going to introduce 9 people into your team. So these 9, you've got 9 people. These 9 people are going to create 27 accounts at this level. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 levels deeper. Then, 3 levels, 4 levels deeper, there'll be 27 accounts. These are 27 accounts were created by these 9 people because they're just creating their own 3 accounts each. Which means when they also find their own 9 people, they're going to create 9 times 9, which means under this there'll be 81 accounts. So what it means is that if this is level 1, these guys are on level 1, these guys will move to level, are now on level 2, these guys are on level 3, these guys, your 3 accounts are on level 4, you are now on level 5. How many people you have introduced? Basically, that's 9 people that you brought in yourself and the 81. So with a team of 90, you are already above the $500 mark in terms of earnings for your main account, and then possibly your 3 other additional accounts are now looking at around $400 plus or minus around there. So let's clear this and show you this now. Right. So the most important thing is that now, if you want to start with 1 account, you can do that. You just need about $10, because you need for X3 and X4 $5 times 2, that's $10. But what I probably recommend is basically start with 4 levels. When you start with 4 levels, that's $75. You need times 2, that's $150, and that will grow you a bit faster. I'm going to show you an account whereby this has managed to happen by just doing that, basically, that by what it has earned in 2 weeks by starting with 4 levels on both X3 and X4, and also introducing 3 people. Okay, and also introducing 3 people also start with 4 levels as well. How that has created that effect.